Hey there, Virgos, how are you? So we're going to start this out. My readings are a little bit longer than I'd like them to be for the weekly, but that's okay. We're going to do it this way today because I'm using two different sets of things because I want to really do a lot with this lead in and lead up to that new moon in Gemini. Now remember, this is your 10th house, Virgo. So anybody with Virgo ascendant, anybody with moon in Virgo, anybody with, I even think if you've got your Venus or your Mercury there, you got to really pay attention to what's going down here because this can be very, very important. The thing with you guys mainly is that the new moon in Gemini sets off a huge chain of events with your career. Because like I said, you've got Jupiter in there in your house of career, the 10th house. Mercury's already there, which is your sister sign. And thirdly, you've got Venus here, which means you better damn well look good. So you heard it from me. So get your hair done, get your makeup done. Guys, work out, get those butt implant things, the underwear. I say to everybody, do whatever you got to do. You go to that appointment, you want to look friggin' fabulous in anything, everything you can do. So the first thing you've got in here, which is interesting, and I do the playing cards first, then we're going to go to the actual different deck just for fun today. So the King of Clubs is energy. This has to do with energy. Sorry, a little bleep, they're telling me my battery's low. It has to do with energy, and this is a fire energy, an intense fire energy. So this could either be the attitude and the personality that you're projecting through this next week. You just don't want it to get too aggressive, because if a Virgo gets overly aggressive, especially the guys out there, you don't want to come across being, like nitpicky. And, I have a few buddies that are Virgos and I like them, but the perfection stuff, I just like to dump my coffee on them. Sorry, I have Mercury and Sag, so I can think like a Sag, and with that Leo in there, I just like to just dump my coffee on them, make a mess of everything. But anyway, this is a dynamic energy. It's very sexy. The King of Clubs is like, woof. And I mean, there's never in 34 years have I ever met a Virgo that hasn't at one point been in love with an Aries. There's something to do with that Mars attacks, I always say, because my father was an Aries, that fiery energy that you're just going to be drawn to being a Virgo. You're just going to be. Whether it's them or Sages or Leos, you're just going to be. And there's just nothing you can do about it. But anyway, incorporate these energies through this next week. This is a dynamic. This is working out, power walking, girls, guys, all the above. Power walk, feel great, feel precise, get to the point, make it very clear, I'm damn well going to do this. Do not listen to self-doubt. This is a dynamic energy. So let's get into these fabulous, angel spirit. These are fantastic cards. I think they're called angel spirit cards. I'll find the box and I'll do another little blurb of what they are. I don't remember. A close friend of mine, she's as Irish Catholic as can be, and her mom was Jewish. I mean, there's the spirit of her there doing that. Yeah, she's a fabulous friend. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's a good friend. So this is quite interesting. You got a lot of spiritual stuff going down, Virgos. So the first thing you've got in here is to do with trust. Now, remember something too with Mercury. Mercury is Mercury. Mercurical. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. So trust is a big whopper, right? Do I trust? Do you trust yourself? I say that to clients. They'll sit with me and they'll say, well, I don't know. I don't know if I trust her. I don't know if I trust him. Well, do you trust yourself? Do you trust your better judgment? Do you know this is what I do want from partnership, relationship? Or are you looking for something from they to make you happy? It doesn't work that way. You got to find self. So that's number one. The number two is surrender and release. So I would sort of look at that card as, again, part of the trust element, right? The surrender and release is stop the control factor. Remember I talked about the fire element. That's really important in here. So look at the fire element as being really, really important. And then you've got Archangel Michael. Now, for those out there, I'm going to get a better look at that. For those out there that, are not linked to or want anything to do with that aspect of sort of Christianity, which it really is, really, in all honesty, I think what it really means is a sense of higher self. And Archangel Michael has to do with the aspect of feeling protected. It's a protection element. So, you can do that to yourself, with yourself, about life, about self, meditation, etc. So there's something really exciting about that. And then you have playfulness. So the element about playfulness is really, really quite interesting in here because it's a very happy card and it's a very happy color. I'm not somebody that runs around with pink on all the time, but I do like it. I think it's a beautiful color. But the pink and the putti, the cupids, I mean, it's just a very happy energy. And the playfulness, I think, comes from the post element of feeling protected. With the Archangel Michael, the real nemesis is being worried again and going back to trust. And then you've got the aspect of spiritual growth. So what's happening in here? You're being shown that, you know what, you can do this. Things are going to work out. And you're going to be able to turn things around in a dynamic manner, in a dynamic way, to be exactly what you've hoped they would be. And there it is in a nutshell. So, I mean, I think in all honesty, Virgo, your reading for the week ahead is pretty damn good. I don't think it's negative at all. Anyway, you heard it here first. I wish you guys all the best. And I'm going to now upload these, and then I'm going to go from Libra to Capricorn, and then I will finish the last 4 in a little while. I wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first. And if you're looking for a reading, a personal reading, I'm available. All the information's there. And please subscribe. Please hit the bell icon so that you're notified when I'm actually uploading next. And I'm so thrilled at the amount of people that have actually looked. You're another one where there were a lot of Virgos that really took a look and loved it. So I wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first. Cheers.